What's up, little piece of shits? Welcome back to another episode with yours truly, Sabway.eatjunk. Okay, so I know it's been a while since I last did a video. Not like anybody cares. So anyway, I posted this this thing about WeChat being banned in America initially, and yeah, I know it took a while, but like I'm gonna be talking about that today and some other stuff. So let's go. Oh my god, so like my bad, it wasn't WeChat, it was actually TikTok. But okay, yeah, basically Americans are being prohibited to deal any transactions with these two companies, with these two parent companies, which is not just WeChat, which I said wrongly earlier, but it's also TikTok as well. So it's both of them. So basically they just banning it due to security concern lah, because like there's this whole thing about like China spying on the US or collecting data or etc. I'm not exactly very clear about the main reason, but yeah, it's really just due to national security concerns, which is of course big for a for a country, so obviously like something must be done, right? Yeah, okay, so the issue with WeChat is like basically there are a lot of people stating out there, articles as well, that you should be very careful when using WeChat. I know a lot of people in Singapore uses WeChat, so like I'm just saying you should be a little bit more careful. But basically, unlike any other messaging apps, WeChat doesn't have this end-to-end encryption. So if you want to know what is end-to-end encryption, I think y'all should already know the time when WhatsApp start to implement that into our apps. So that's basically for your own personal data not being able to leak out. What they try to say is like, if I send my friend a message, only my friend's device will be able to unscramble that message. Okay, so in between this line while I send it out over here, while this thing is being transported there, your message are being scrambled out. So it's like a key, it's like a lock. So nobody is able to read your message except the end user that you have sent it to. Basically, that's what they are saying. So for WeChat, right, instead of end-to-end encryption, they employ transport encryption, so that the message is encrypted between the user and WeChat servers. So like I said, for WeChat, they do not use this end-to-end encryption. Instead, the second key, which is supposed to like unlock that message thing, is actually held in the company servers. So if the company wants to read your message or decrypt your message, they have not rights, but they have the power to do so. But even with the end-to-end encryption that is implemented on our device, on the app itself, it's not 100% unhackable. It is still possible, but it's just harder. Yeah, so that is basically what it is lah. Okay, so that is like part of like what is going on between WeChat and TikTok. But it's just good information that you should know about. Okay, but the main thing I want to be talking about today would actually be more to the Netflix show that is currently quite trending, which is Social Dilemma. So basically, the whole thing about the TikTok, the WeChat, the spying, the this, the that, like come on, you should know by now, or for those who don't know, you should know that like those are not the only apps collecting data, spying. Okay, not exactly spying, but like collecting data of you. And you should, if you haven't watched Social Dilemma, I think you should really watch it, but I'm just gonna talk about it today. So obviously this show is talking about, I would say this show is really talking a lot on social media, but at the same time they're really leaning towards more of a certain company, of a certain app, which is Facebook. Oh, but like fun fact, so okay, not really recent, but like it was this year when I was just like happening to log into my WhatsApp, and like I just saw that home screen thing before your WhatsApp, your app works, and then I realized like WhatsApp is actually being like bought by Facebook also. I'm not sure is it bought by Facebook, are they like currently under Facebook, but I just saw a Facebook logo and I'm like shocked, okay, because like, okay, I'm not sure about other countries but like in Singapore, the three main apps that is like regularly used amongst everybody, not just young people but just literally everybody, it's WhatsApp, it's Instagram, and it's Facebook, and it's all under the same corporation, same company. One thing also I think that was also brought up was the data that it collects. Right now at this day and age, right, whatever app you download, whatever app you download, whatever app you use, there will always be these terms and conditions that will be there that you have to accept before you use the app. And if you don't accept, then you cannot fucking use the app lah. But with that, right, like no one exactly have like went through the terms and conditions. It's like literally like signing a contract before with someone, but you just don't read these terms and conditions because it's just too long lah. I mean, I admit, okay, I am someone who don't read them, but sometimes I just like try, but I just give up fucking halfway. But I think it's good that you know what you're signing up for and what are you allowing the app to collect from you, like basically the data that you're allowing the app to collect from you, right? Anyway, back to the apps, the Facebook, the Instagrams and everything is definitely developed by highly skilled engineers with a lot of product knowledge, with a lot of data collection from user experience, what to implement to make the app better, etc, etc. And the part that is quite interesting is how psychology plays a part in all this. I mean, I'm in the marketing line, so obviously I know that psychology plays a part in marketing, but like it's also quite interesting to know that how they combine technology and psychology together so that you're so hooked on to your device. You're not even hooked onto your device, you're so hooked onto your device because of these apps. But if you really don't think that you're hooked onto your social media, there's this like screen activity, or is it app activity, that you can go and see for yourself over the last 7 days or something like that, how long have you been using your app per day. And I think some will be quite shocked by the results that they get. Maybe to you it's just like, oh, you know, like they just collect like you know, they just see it based on the videos I like, you know, the posts I like, blah 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 blah. But it's like so much more than that. Like they're collecting enough data, right, that they have this little character or avatar of you in the digital world, and it's managed by the AI. It's a bit complicating here. So basically a bunch of coders is just going to type some codes to have this system to collect data, and what the coders tell this program to do is that after you collect the data, then you use the data and show this person more and more and more. So you really never know over the years how much data have they collected because you're totally not aware. I would say it's very creepy because like they really know what time you use your phone, when is your most peak period for you to use your phone, why certain products you will buy through an ad, or why certain products that you don't. And if let's say you swipe away certain products, you just be like, but this product doesn't suit me, this product doesn't suit me, blah blah. I would be confident to say that one day you will see a product and you will buy it, and that's all it matters. That's all it takes. It's just one user in this whole world that is using the app to purchase that product. Even if you swipe it away, then the AI is also collecting that data that, oh, okay, so she's swiping this away. Okay, then what's next? What is the thing that will make her click on it? You know, even if let's say you did click on it and you didn't buy it, then that is also another thing. They also will track that, like when you click on an ad, and they also track to the point where how many times you watch a video, how many times you went back to the video, how many times you went back to a certain profile to see their posts, and how long you spend there, and they're collecting so much data of you. I think they even know you more than you know yourself. I'm just putting it out there, like that's how creepy it can be. One more thing is about the algorithm on Instagram. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what algorithm is, or rather I can say like you know that this word exists, but and you know somehow that it's affecting your news feeds and all that, but do you really know what it means? So algorithm is like one thing that you should already know. It's just based on the knowledge they have of you. It's just the data they collect, and then now that they have this knowledge on you, they're using that data on you. That's how they get you to see more posts. That's how you get to see more posts you like, that stuff you want to buy, people you want to follow, and etc. One thing interesting also was how they made how they used magic to come to play with this. So when you go to when a magician comes to you and say, hi, pick a card, and they have 52 cards in this deck, okay, and you choose this card, and let's say your card becomes the 7 of diamonds, for example. Your head, right, you would think like, it's okay what, I pick this card. Out of 52 cards, I pick this card. But what makes you think you pick this card? It's the card that the magician wants you to pick. Out of all the posts out there, and you think that you are the one who clicked on this post out of your own will, out of your own decision. But what makes you think that you are the one who decided on that post? Yeah, so let that sink in a little bit. Like, after I'm saying this also, maybe like there'll be certain people out there it's like, oh yeah, but it won't affect me, what? But even if it affect me, like, does it really matter? Like, it's not affecting my life. I don't like dive into much about it also, but it's really a train of thoughts that the AI is providing to you every step of the way for you to move from here to here. And like I said, you may not see it because the change is very gradual. And that's why I say it's psychology. So basically, when something subtle is being brought onto you, being fed to you every day through your phone, you won't see it, but it is affecting you. I don't know what yours is, what your poison is, like, that will help, is allowing them to constantly get you on board on certain things. But mine would definitely be a little bit more towards the conspiracy theories and so on and so forth. So I mean, I may already be a victim, I don't know, but it's just good knowledge that you should at least know before you before you use your apps, or before you accept certain terms and conditions about your app. Yeah, maybe there's really nothing you can do. Okay, let's just say there's really nothing you can do. But I think it's at least good that you know what is happening, instead of turning the blind eye and just deciding not to give two shits about it. So please go and watch the show if you haven't, and if you did, then good for you. But like I said, don't fully believe what you watch, what you see, be it no matter how real it looks like to you, or how professionally it's made to look very real. Just do your own research. Don't just blindly follow the crowd. And yeah, so I know it's been a long while since I've posted a video, and I will try my best to, because I've been very busy, so I will try my best to do more videos for you guys, and I will do more on the horror ones as well, but this is just one of the things I want to touch on today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please remember to like, and I do have a YouTube page now, so please help me go and support me. So please go and support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel, or just follow me on Instagram. Like, either one, like, I'm not forcing you to, but like, it would be good if you could do both. So thank you guys for supporting me and watching my video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, motherfuckers, and stay safe. Woo!